ahead and bring my guard, and he is using the well, I'm using the new skin, which is super awesome. And oh Jesus, and we have two more of those, and then if I put this here, and we have another zombie too. Oh my goodness, that one looks super crazy. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are back once again playing Dead Ahead Zombie Warfare, and today we're going to continue to hopefully try to finish the new levels that were added into location 8. But before we jump into today's episode, I want to do a quick shout out to my Spanish speaker subscriber, because it seems to be a lot of you guys, and of course my regular subscribers as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. And I did try to prepare myself a little more than I did in the previous episode, so let's go ahead and try to jump into, of course it has to be a nightmare mission from location 8. Wow, and then right from you, thank God that I prepared, because although we have, there you go, the marine there and the shovel guy, but we're going to go ahead and bring the guard. Of course he has the new skin in. What the heck, this one was a nightmare, but actually not too bad, and we're going to be able to actually get 3 stars. Again, I did prepare a little bit better than before, because in the last episode I jumped into everything blind, but this time around I did, since we do have 8 slots for battle decks. I wanted to actually take advantage of that to make sure that I was prepared for any situation that may arise. So we did have the X, I didn't have the red barrel, so this time around I do have a deck that will utilize that. And look, we actually were able to get 3 stars on this first mission, and I'm not going to use my fuel into going into those random spots. So we finished this one. I do want to make it so we get to the new location, not the new location. Oh shit, look at that new zombie. First time I see that. That's what we've seen it before. I want to make it so, wow, that's actually pretty cool. So I get to jump into the new area and the new weather modifier. So hopefully we can get to see that in this episode. So we do have those 2 guys there. I think if I take the marine out, we should be fine. But I do want to bring the policeman, since he is a ranged unit. He does a lot of damage. And actually I might have to take the marine so he can help me, and we can potentially get 3 stars. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, we won't be able to, but I feel like if we want to try that again. Wow, so that what's up with that zombie? I'm trying, so the policeman is trying to do damage, but nothing seems to be working. Let's go ahead and actually try to get rid of this guy. And I mean, my marine came back from the dead and trying to destroy my unit. So that zombie seems to be like it's going to be the more challenging to deal with, because wow, and is he healing himself as well? So how do we even get rid of that one? So I did bring the Taurus, so hopefully that will do enough damage there. Although let's go ahead and bring this here, get rid of that. Maybe do fire. Maybe fire damage is what will get rid of that one. Again, first time seeing that zombie, but since I didn't play the other updates that came out, it's a new zombie to me. So will have to look at the what's the name of the thing where they have the name of the zombie, to kind of figure out a way that I can go about fighting him, because if we do come across that zombie again, I feel like we're going to have a challenge. So it seems like that zombie was bullet resistant, so and I'm not sure if the marine actually was doing any damage to it, so we'll try again. I'll probably try to get 3 stars off screen, so you guys don't have to watch me do that again, unless you guys want me to. But so far I think we're doing pretty okay. I did bring the marine because he is a unit that's so versatile, and we can actually take him out pretty quick. He doesn't cost a lot of courage point, and he does a lot of damage, and it's a unit that you guys can get fairly quick. Actually, I don't remember if you guys can get him at the beginning of the game, but I feel like you actually can, because he's a strong unit, but it's not like a super special crazy unit. So I probably will go back to that level and try to do a 3 stars on it. Although, see, I want to come here to the double-headed zombie. Moves slow, but seems dangerous because his second head Seems like the head is bulletproof. Okay, so it is bulletproof. Wow, 12,000 HP for this one. So if we were to try again, I will probably bring out my Gar since the head is bulletproof. It's actually a pretty interesting zombie. Oh no, what happened to the signal? Okay, so we are back. Not sure what happened there, but we lost connectivity. But we are back. Again, that two-headed zombie is really interesting because the head is bullet resistant. Oh, holy moly. And then now here we have a bunch of eggs. So, we do have the Marine, which I can bring out and hopefully do some damage there. But what I will try to do instead is I will wait for Sonja to be ready and maybe even bring the policeman since he has more health. Oh, of course, and then now we have all those crazy zombies there. So what I will try to do is, well, the X will come out. So if I can hold those zombies down while I get some courage point, that would be great. So let's go ahead and bring this here. And then what I'll do is I will drop the red barrel. Oh shit, we do have also those crazy zombies. So let's see if we can put this here and then do some fire. There you go. But we lost a Marine. And the policeman managed to survive, so this is awesome. So now I will try to spawn as much Marines as possible so they can go for the, not for the birthday, but go for the eggs. And once we get rid of the eggs, it should be pretty easy from here. And let's go ahead and bring this red barrel here, get rid of those psychic zombies, and it looks like we might lose a policeman, and we did, which is fine. But again, once we get rid of the eggs, which we only have one left, and now that we have the turret there, we should be able to go straight for the barricade, which is awesome. So again, another unit that I would recommend you guys get, and I have said this before, is Sonja, which she's super awesome. But also, oh no, spoke too soon there. But also the turret. Turret is super useful, especially for later on stages, and even for early on as well. If you guys use the turret, you guys will be able to finish a lot of the levels fairly quick. And as you guys see here, we actually are going to be able to get 3 stars super easy, which is super awesome. That's something that I did notice too. So with the newest stages, they're not, although they're new, they're not as challenging as the older ones, which is good because the older ones those were unfairly super hard, I will say. Yes, you can always do them with using power-ups. I try to not use my power-ups. Well, there's nothing wrong with using power-ups, but I try to complete missions without using power-ups on this super cool zombie there. He might take the Marine, and he actually did not, which is cool, but I think he might come back to life, will he? Because he's still there, so I feel like he might. So I will try to maybe get my policeman out. Oh, there you go. He actually doesn't come back to life, but we do have the one-arm soldier there, which he is bullet resistant. So let's go ahead and bring my Gar, and he is using the, well, I'm using the new skin, which is super awesome. And oh Jesus, and we have 2 more of those, and then if I put this here, and we have another zombie too. Oh my goodness, that one looks super crazy. This one is hypnotist, not aggressive, but causes a weird hypnotic effect nearby. I wonder what that is, but since we actually got rid of him fairly quick with the turret, we're going to go ahead and go for the barricade and finish this mission super quick. I am freaking loving the Marine. Marine is super awesome. Again, I've been playing this game for a long time, so coming back from a super long break, I do not know all of the units are super effective doing what, but especially for location 8, as long as you have a unit that you can take fairly quick that doesn't use a lot of courage point like the Marine, even Turbo, but Turbo is a special unit because you have to get it on, I don't know, how can you get a Turbo nowadays? But like for instance, this super guy here, well, not super guy, but like since we have so many of those coming in, if I just spawn the Marine, I should be able to get rid of those. And then what I can do later on is I can hopefully get my units ready. Although we do have that guy there, so let's go ahead and bring my policeman out. Come on, little guy, get rid of him. Ah, that sucks. We'll get our 3 stars later. Oh, and now we have this guy here, so let's, there you go, get rid of him before he jumps. And do a lot of fire damage there. And let's let him bring Sonja, because she's going to help me get rid of those crazy zombies as well. And then, you know what, I'll put this up here for in case something crazy comes up. And then we have 2, 3, 4 more of those. I actually forgot the name of that unit. Not the unit, but the zombie. But they are quite powerful, especially if you get a lot of them all at once. But again, the Marine is going to, not the Marine, but the guard is going to go for the barricade. And once we put the fire here, those are super easy to burn, which is good for us. So if you guys want to finish those missions quick, if you bring even the Molotov, should be fine. And again, we managed to finish this one fairly quick as well. I feel like if I were to try this again, now that I know it's coming, I can easily get 3 stars, which is super awesome. And so far, we haven't made it to the part of the map where we have the weather, the snow stuff. So let's go, maybe let's try this one, because if we finish this one, oh wow, this was a normal one, so let's see how normal this one is. And this actually looks pretty cool. I like the background for some of the stages that we have here. And as you guys can see, I managed to change my skin from my school bus to blue. Now we have the charged zombie here, so maybe we'll bring the Marine 2 times. Although I feel like the Marine can survive. Oh Jesus, we have, isn't this weird how sometimes the normal missions are the more difficult ones? So what we'll do is bring, maybe I can bring, I know we're probably going to get more charged zombies, but oh, we can even put this here and get rid of those as well. And just like that, we got rid of those zombies there. And then what I'm going to try to do now is I can easily just bring out my Marine and let it go to the barricade, but I want to play it safe, get rid of that one. And then we have those coming in once again. And then we have the charged zombie, so we'll get another policeman. Oh, and then now we have this guy that's gonna jump. Try to kill Sonja, but Sonja is super strong. And then now that we have pretty much everything covered, I will bring a Marine. And then once I have enough courage points to bring the guard, I'm going to go ahead and do that as well, since he actually does even more damage. Oh shoot, we have charged zombie there, which did not manage to give it to my Marine, but we're going to go ahead and take the guard out and go straight for the barricade and finish this missions with 3 stars. Although this was normal, I feel like this one could be like a hard mission, especially since we got those zombies coming in that we didn't know they were coming that fast and so many at the same time. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.